I'm going to take you guys on a bit of an adventure today to explain why disease testing is so necessary for parrots. Imagine that you have a cockatiel that is your complete world. You do everything together. You go for walks, you watch TV, you play video games, you even eat together. Your entire life and house revolves around this one lovely little bird. She is your best friend and is always there for you whenever you need someone to listen without judgment. Skipping forward a few months, your bond only grows. However, you decide you've got enough room in your heart to add another bird to your flock. Your entire life you've had a massive interest in macaws and have always wanted one, but up until now you've never felt capable of having one. You spend weeks planning everything: a name, ordering a cage, getting hundreds upon hundreds of toys, getting only the best food, learning all of the different chop recipes from all of the different websites. You're so excited, until one day you finally get to meet your new lifelong feathered friend. He is beyond perfect. You bring him home and you keep him separate to your cockatiel for a few weeks to quarantine them. It is difficult splitting that time up between the two birds, but you manage. You understand that quarantine is super important for parrots. Shortly after getting your sweet boy, you take him for a vet checkup, just to make sure everything is okay. You bring up disease testing with the AVIAN VET and he assures you that your new best friend looks completely healthy and there was no need to test. He said birds with disease is looking well and your macaw is looking incredible. Once the quarantine period is over, you are super excited for your two best friends in the world to meet. You take introductions really slow, but to your surprise, they aren't bothered by one another. You even sometimes catch your cockatiel preening the macaw. To you, this is the sweetest thing ever. They're getting along so much better than you had hoped for. Your life feels complete. You've got two of the best birds on the entire planet. They are everything to you. Your job allows you to spend plenty of time with them, and your family even helps out because they've fallen in love with them as well. Considering the bond that you formed with your macaw, you begin working towards free flight, something that requires so much training and dedication from both parties. Your macaw is loving it. He gets so excited at the sight of a clicker in his treat pouch and gets so good at flying. You thought that life couldn't get any better. You were so happy to see him so eager to fly and could not wait to get him up into the skies. Then one day you wake up and your macaw is vomiting profusely. Yellow, smelly liquid is pouring out of his beak and his balance is completely off. There's no reason as to why he should be ill. You've got him on a good diet, you're giving him plenty of exercise, and you even quarantined him from your cockatiel. During this time, he showed no signs of illness. So why now? Without much thought, you rush him to the AVIAN VET as fast as you can. Your vet is confused and cannot work out what could have happened, but sends you home with a medication to try. Over the coming months, you watch as your best friend just starts to get worse. His balance is at this point completely off. He's falling off of his perches. He can't keep food or water down. He is head bobbing because he is absolutely starving. He's even started plucking his chest. Your vets still don't know what is wrong with him and by this point have done blood tests and x-rays, all coming back normal. No medication seems to be working. Some of it is actually making him worse. You're struggling to find the will to go back to work and leave your sweet macaw alone in the fear that the worst could happen. The vets send you to a specialist where he could get 24/7 care. At this point, you know the vet bill is going to be pricey, but you just don't care. You want your baby home, safe and sound, regardless of money. He spends almost a week under constant care, getting syringe fed and getting plenty of pain relief. His recovery journey is very up and down. Some days you were getting phone calls saying that he's appearing brighter and happier, and other days you were getting told that he's worse than when he came in. Until one day, the vets call you with the dreaded words, they think it's time to let him go. Your macaw is now too weak to just keep fighting for his life. You drive the 3 hours to the specialist, sobbing the entire journey. You knew the entire way that this was going to be goodbye, and you still don't know what went wrong. While your macaw was at the specialist, they managed to persuade you to disease test. And when you return to pick your sweet baby boy up, you find out the horrid truth. Your little sweet one was carrying a disease that was deadly to all birds that he came in contact with. Bornavirus. This is sadly a true story of something that happened to one of our friends. The photo that you can see here is the last memory she has with her sweet baby boy Benji. Everyone thinks it won't happen to them. No one believes that it's going to happen to them until it does, and by that point it's too late. Diseases can kill your entire flock. Please be safe. Please disease test your birds. The 4 main diseases to test for are Bornavirus, Chlamydiosis, Polyomavirus, and beak and feather disease. Please keep your feather friends safe. Rest in peace, sweet Benji. Your memory lives on in our hearts.